Throughout the creative process, we learned about people who have been treated unjustly, with a need for people to advocate for them. When working together as a group, we came up with a design for our mural that we felt would symbolize human rights and freedom. With our mural, we're trying to spread awareness of displaced people who are less fortunate than us, the burden that is on them as they struggle to survive, and how we need to help. When working together as a group, we came up with a design for our mural that we felt would symbolize human rights and freedom. I made two specific correlations from my studies with what is shown in our mural. Elements like the kite runner, which highlighted the problem with division in class by race, religion, and even a current event happening in our country with undocumented immigrants where oftentimes their children are being separated from their parents. In both cases, humanity is challenged and freedom has been taken away. I feel like the hands coming up from the ground symbolize people who are buried with a burden that is overwhelming to them. They are longing for something better but are unable to. As we discussed our design as a group, it was important to show specific items and colors that represent meaning and feeling. The black background symbolizes the unknown and the feeling of hopelessness. The tree, which is a symbol of life and prosperity, starts at the roots in black, then the trunk turns to brown, a color that is often associated with neutrality, and leads to the crown of the tree, which is green and represents life. Something I found interesting is in our planning, we thought it would be good to create the tree's crown out of torn up book pages that are painted green, which is an interesting perspective because when you think of societies that are free and have human rights that are protected, they also have an educational structure which helps society to learn and grow. A group divided these roles to break up the creative process into project management, documentary team, and a hands-on group. My role was to help with the documentary. This documentary team had to decide what to film, whom to interview, and how to make it interesting. The documentary is a good visual representation of our collective efforts and our progress in creating the mural.